I picked number 3.
You don't even want to read them first?
I was elected to lead, not to read. Number 3.
What's going on, guys? Logan JYA here, and before we get into Dolka's undefeated 3-axis PKBA toolbox deck, I can't really think of a name for it right now. Hopefully there'll be one in the title. I want to show you guys a replay. This is a quite funny replay, not gonna lie to you. And it's you guys are really gonna see every piece of the puzzle come together in this deck. So our boy Dolka, Ice Dragon Overlord, opts to go first here. And look at that, he opens up with the Buster Whelp, goes for that normal summon, gets impermed, sets one, begins to swing with his dangers. His Jack gets hit, summon Snake. Goes for the Nessie swing, Nessie gets hit, adds the Moth. Goes for the Mothman swing, Moth gets hit. And then draws into Red Eyes Black Dragon and decides to scoop game 1. Proceeding to game 2, he's opting to go first again, and this time things will fare a bit better for him, even though he still opens the Red Eyes once again. Goes for the Cherubini play, triggers X-Seed in hand. Oh god, yes. Lots of advantage here. Graph, summon Skarm, go up into Rusty B, set up a Fog Blade, set up your Dark Rebellion for your tag out into Requiem, or King Calyuga. Goes for IP, gets himself a rank up magic off of the boots, loads up that graveyard, swings with the Nessie, gets a free summon, and draws into a Buster Well, but that's too much advantage for Sparky. He's going to click AD there. Moving on into game 3. Look at this. Oh my goodness. The Lancia for the Alistair the Invoker matchup. Not bad at all. I think he shoots it off a little early, but regardless, it's going to be enough to cripple his plays. Has to go for a regular Shadow Fusion, summon Winda, and pass turn. Gets droplets, normal summon the PK, gets himself the boots, and continues to play on here. We're going to go into Cherubini Weenie, sending off a Graph, special summon Sir, climb up into Rusty B, bring back Cherubini, set yourself a Fog Blade, search yourself another Fog Blade, but it doesn't matter because all this is just setting up for the Verite Dragoon play, which will blow up both monsters. Look at this, boom boom, since it's droplets. And then that's over lethal on board. I love how this man searches Red Eyes Fusion. I'm pretty sure it was an accident, but decides to click AD because that is absolutely lethal on board. Let's take a look at this deck profile now, guys. What's going on, guys? Logan JYA here with my boy Dolka, who went undefeated at the GG4FREE with this insane list, guys. I swear to goodness, this actually blows my mind when I look at it. This is Buster Blader 3-axis. It's got some seriously interesting things. Of course, you see the Phantom Knights in here, a little splash of Burning Abyss, and then the thing that really knocks your socks off is the Buster Blader engine. So, Dolka, before we get into this, you got any shout-outs you would like to give?
Yeah, I'd just like to shout out my good friend and cousin Owen. He's the one that got me into this game over 9 years ago, and he's helped me so much, giving me stuff for free. And then also my dad for supporting me and helping me getting me this far into the game.
I love it, man. I think you're the first person who shouted out their parents, and I love to hear it. My old man is my role model, you know what I'm saying? So I love to hear it. I love my mother, too, as well, equally. Anyway, let's get into this deck profile. We've got double Ash Blossom in the main, one of the Buster Blader, the Destruction Swordsman, triple of the Buster Whelp, one of the Seer, one Danger Mothman, one Danger Nessie, one Danger Jackalope, one Danger Tsuchinoko, Sneaky Snake. We got one Farfa, double Graph, triple copies of Parallel X-Seed, one Psychic Tracer, and one Psychic Wielder, one Sangan, Saucy Sangan, one Skarm to go with those BAs up there, chilling like a villain. We got double of the Ancient Cloak, one of the Ragged Gloves, triple of the Silent Boots, one of the Stained Greaves, whatever the heck that means, triple of the Torn Scales, triple Tour Guide, you love to see that. One Dark Magician, which is a pretty cool artwork. I kind of like that one. And one Red Eyes Black Dragon, bringing the monster lineup to a close. So, man, we got a hodgepodge of stuff going on up in here. Kind of hard to explain, so I kind of want to give the opportunity to you to explain some of your choices here. First and foremost, the Sangan in here. What purpose does that serve?
The Sangan actually resembles a extender because you go Torgan into Sangan, you make Cherubini, and then use Sangan effect to add your Psychic Wielder. And then obviously when you get another level 3 like a PK, you can summon that straight into the field, and that's your extender for free.
Pretty nice, pretty nice. Also searches Ash Blossom, low key.
And yeah, if you hard draw your Psychic, you can search a hand trap.
Very nice. I love to see it. And then outside of that, your ratios on the PKs, I'm not a pro on this one, so I'm going to refuse to commentate on that. I see Sears up here. The BAs make sense. How often does the Farfa come up? I want to ask you that question.
The Farfa comes up quite a lot. It's really good with Dragoons. That's why I play more than one graph. I play 2. Sometimes I play 3. Because Dragoon, you can discard the graph from the Farfa kills itself, and then you can banish a monster as a second disruption.
Cool. I like to see it. And now we're going to slide into the spell cards. We've got 1 copy of Call by the Grave, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 1 Rank Up Magic Force, 1 Red Eyes Fusion, 1 Rhoda, and then 1 Rank Up Magic Launch. So this is my arrogance is the wrong word. This is my ignorant side speaking. Why the 2 rank ups? Do you need both of them in the deck?
Normally I want to play 2 rank ups because of the extra deck of like into your Requiem, or if Raider's Knight gets negated, you can still get into your Arc Rebellion. But I'll play one of each just because you can actually play one your turn, one your opponent's. And it also goes with the Dark Rebellion if it has materials or not.
Got it. Alright, makes sense. We're going to slide on here to the Destruction Sword Master and the Traps, or Destruction Sword of Memories. And then we also have the prologue over here. We understand why those are there. There's a Buster Blader engine in here. That's essential. Follow that up. We've got the Imperial Order, triple Fog Blade, 1 Wings, and then 1 Shade. I don't really have to ask about the Phantom Knight cards or the Buster Blader cards. I just got to ask, what's this 1 IO doing in here?
It's mainly a going first deck, and Pyramid Order is one of the, well, in my opinion, one of the better floodgates you can use that this deck can honestly use a lot due to literally the lack of spells you actually going to activate.
Got it. Yep, Saki one of. You see it, you win. I understand. Now we're going to slide into the side deck real quick. We've got double copies of Zoo King Alpha, double copies of Artifact Lancia, 1 copy of Pankratops, double copies of Droll Lockbird, double copies of Gandarla, triple copy of Skullmeister, and triple copy of Forbidden Droplets. Now, you said it yourself, this is a going first strategy. I understand the all gas, no brakes mentality, but do you ever feel the need that you wished you played more main decked interruption cards for when you're forced to go second, like moving the droplets into the main or a different hand trap?
For this format, Droll and Lancia are probably the best hand traps at the moment, especially with your best decks being D-Link and Dinos, so they help a lot. Maybe cooking, preferably I'll probably cut down the Skullmeister to add the 3rd Lancia and Droplet and the Droll.
Okay, yeah, I really agree with that decision, but makes sense to me. From there, we're going to slide on to the extra deck. This one, we got a lot of one-ofs, guys, but it's a tight-knit deck, so I think you're going to understand why. We've got the 1 Buster Blader Fusion, 1 Dragoon, 1 Buster Dragon, 1 of the Arc Rebellion Xyz Dragon, 1 Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon, 1 Dark Requiem Xyz Dragon, 1 Bamboozling Gossip Shadow, 1 Raider's Knight, and then the 1 Break Sword for the Xyz, and then the links, we got Cherubini Weenie, IP Masquerina, 1 Predplan Verte Anaconda, 1 Almirage, 1 Rusty Bee, and then finally the Underworld Goddess. Crazy, I know you've used this against me before. We've got a very tight extra deck here. I totally understand why each of these cards has a role to play in this particular strategy. Is there anything you would cut and change out of this list for the extra deck?
Yeah, after the tournament, something I definitely wanted is a 2nd Break Sword, so I would be cutting a Gossip Saddle for that, simply because Gossip Saddle hardly came up.
That's understandable. Alright, cool. And you would definitely keep in the Underworld Goddess? Like I said, I know you've used it against me. Has it come up multiple times?
Certainly, especially with IP, as a quick effect, also being able to use one of your opponent monsters to link summon is absolutely amazing.
Nice. Cool. Alright, well guys, my friends, Dolka, thank you so much for this deck profile. We wish you the best of luck. Congratulations on your win in this GG for free, and we hope to see you in future tournaments.
You certainly will do.
Awesome, that's what I like to hear. That's all I got for you guys today. Logan JYA signing off. Have a great day.